Well, hello guys. So I know it's been a hot minute since I posted a video, but like I said in my last video, I've moved into my brand new house with my boyfriend and our roommate. So I figured that I would, give this another shot. So I am filming in our basement. So let's get to it. To begin, I'm going to use the Fenty primer as well as the Professional by Benefit because I have some pretty nasty pores around my nose area there. So I'm going to go ahead and just use the primer and get my hair out of the way first. I haven't used this primer in forever, but oh my god, it feels so good on the skin. I like that it feels nice and moisturizing on the skin as well. Now I'm just going to take the Professional and just put it in my pores. I especially have really bad pores like right here. I'm not sure why. I've just always had a problem with really large pores like right in the center of my face. So now that the face is all nice and primed up, we are going to go ahead and use the Maybelline 24-Hour Foundation in shade 112 Ivory, Natural Ivory on my Morphe E31. I like to put the product directly on the brush here and then just dab it a little bit all over the face. Really love this foundation. I love the the coverage that it gives. I think it gives really good coverage. Looking a little crazy right now, so I'm gonna go ahead and fill in my brows right now. Normally I do this last or second to last, but we gotta get this fixed. So I'm just gonna go ahead and take my Total Temptations brow definer in medium brown by Maybelline. Alright, brows are on. So now I'm gonna go ahead and go in with my tried and true Tarte Shape Tape in the shade Fair. I like to go in with shades of concealer lighter than my skin so that it'll do a nice brightening of my face. It's been a hot minute since I filmed, so I'm a little bit rusty. So now I'm just going to go ahead and put a little bit under my eyes because this is so full coverage. I don't like to go too ham. I'm just going to go ahead and blend it out. For starters, using my finger, and then I'm going to go in with my dry beauty blender here, going in with one of these Tarte brushes and my Physicians Formula powder in translucent. Just like the concealer, it does a good job at brightening up everything. Go in and use the Too Faced Born This Way powder. I just went ahead and tapped a little bit into the lid here, and now I'm going to go in with my Morphe E41, that's what this is. And I'm just gonna go ahead and grab a bunch of the powder and just, I have oily skin, so I need to go all out with powdering, because I find that if I don't powder or prime, that my oils just seep through too fast and the makeup that I work so hard to create just goes to crap. I'm going to go in and use my Butter Bronzer by Physicians Formula. Oh, I love this. It smells like coconut and it's everything good. So now I'm just going to use this weird unicorny flat brush. I have no idea where I got this from. And just put it right where my, right in the hollows of my cheek area there. Just to chisel it out a little bit. Okay. I don't like to go too ham on this part because I find that if I do, then it just starts to look a little crazy. This is the Marc Jacobs bronzer in, I want to say Tantric, the Omega Bronze. And she looks like this. Now I'm going to go in with my Too Faced Mr. Right brush. I really love how big this pan is, and the mirror is huge too. I like to just go in circles around my contour area to just kind of blend that out a little bit better. And then I like to bring it up to my forehead. I am a pasty girl, so I like to wear bronzer galore just so that it can, you know, just so that I don't look as ghostly. For blush, I'm gonna go in with this is by Tarte. It's the Blush Bazaar Amazonian Clay Blush Palette, and it looks like this, like corally kind of blushes. So I'm gonna go in with this shade right here. It's called Dainty, and on my hella expensive NARS brush, I think this is like 75 bucks or something, but it does such a good job. So I'm just gonna go in and do the fake smile. I like to, when I do blush, I like to just do circular motions, starting from the apples of my cheeks out. 2 different shades of highlight here that I can choose from. They are both Becca, because I was subscribed to Jaclyn Hill and she got me hooked on the Becca highlights. So there's Champagne Pop and there's Pearl. I'm actually gonna do a little bit of both of these. I'm gonna go in with Champagne Pop first. And then just, I like to bring this highlight all across the cheekbone there. And I'm not gonna bring this shade down the center of my nose or anything. I'm gonna go in with Pearl next, just on the very high points of my face. I mean, look at the difference that made. That's crazy. Oh, I started doing this the other day and I am absolutely in love with it. On the tip of my nose, on my chin. I don't really highlight my cupid's bow too much because honestly, I don't find it really does that much. Before we move on to the actual eyes, I'm gonna go back in with this powder and just clean up a little bit of the contour there. I just want it to be nice and sharp. So I'm gonna put more of the Born This Way powder in the lid, and then just use my Morphe E16 brush, pick up some of that, and then just do that. There we go. So that I'm just gonna leave that on there while I do the eyes. If you guys didn't notice, I don't really prime my eyes too often, only because I always bring my foundation and my concealer all over the lid as well, and I powder that, and to me that acts as my primer. The eyes, I'm going to use this bad boy right here. This is the Textured Eyeshadow Palette by Huda Beauty in the Rose Gold edition. This is before they did the remaster and everything. The little slip thing looks like this. I'm gonna go in with my Sephora brand brush, the Pro Crease brush, this one. This is my all-time favorite crease brush. I love it. It is the perfect fluffiness. It is the perfect, it's just perfect. I've been using this brush for years. I love it. Go in with the shade Shy right there, which is like a kind of like a pinky-ish, brownish kind of shade. And I'm just gonna take it right there, right in my crease. I'm not gonna go too ham with this, but I just want it to be there so that it can, you know, make my blending of my shadows easier as I go along. Now I'm gonna go in with a little bit of sandalwood there and just blend that out. Every time I use a red shade, like I'm gonna do in a minute, I'm always scared that it's gonna stain my eyelids, but I don't find that the shade I'm gonna use in a minute really does that with the red shade here, Maneater. And I'm going to take it, just, I do everything on the same brush as which is probably really not good, but it's what your girl does. So I'm gonna go in. Now this is the shade that we are gonna take a little bit higher up. So now I'm gonna go ahead and take the pinky shade right there. It's called Flamingo on my Harry Potter brush. Take a little bit of the pink shade and just go by the outer portion of the red shadow. Just want to blend that out so that it, you know, so that it has a nice and soft outer edge. And I feel like I'm kind of far away from you guys. I'm sorry. But I am just, like I said, I'm trying to get back into the swing of everything. This setup is not my permanent setup. I just have to figure something else out that works. And now see, this is what the eyes are looking like so far. Time for the fun part. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my M224 brush. It's just a little flat brush. This is my favorite brush for putting on like glitters and other shadows directly onto my lid. I love this for packing shadows on. And then on the lid today, I'm gonna go in with some of Fling right there, which is like a sparkly kind of red. And I'm gonna take my Evian, I have no idea how to say that. The facial spray on. And then you should have something that looks a little bit like that same brush. I'm gonna go in with Angelic right there, which is kind of like a pinky gold duochrome kind of shade. And I am going to just take it, like I said, just on the same brush and pack it right in the middle of the red shade. Ugh, that looks so good. Because I feel like it just brings some more light directly to the eye. I feel like it adds more to it as opposed to just the plain red. I guess I should have blended out my crease a little bit further before putting on the shimmers, but you live and you learn, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and take Maneater with some of the Henna shade, which is like a brownish red kind of color. And I'm just gonna, and then just go in. Just to add a little bit of something to the crease. I'm gonna go in with my E11 brush. And I'm gonna go ahead and pack a little bit of the black shade here. What is that called? Black Truffle right there. And pack it right along my lower lash line. Going to take another shade in a minute and blend that out. Take some of Cocoa right there. Now I'm gonna go in just with another one of these fancy Tarte brushes and just blend out that black. Lately I've been liking to pack on the black shadow underneath my lower lash line there, and then just diffusing it with a bit of another shade. Now I'm going to take this random Luxie 140 detail taper blender brush that my roommate gave me the other day and take #blessed, and that is gonna go right in the inner corner. Yeah, this is not the right brush for this, so I'm just gonna go in with my finger like I always do and just, there we go, that looks better. That is the shadow done. Before we do mascara and everything, I'm gonna go ahead and take my Physicians Formula Eye Booster in, what shade is this? In Ultra Black. I don't know if I'm gonna do a wing today, but we'll just have to see what happens. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this step and my lashes off camera, and I'll be right back. Guys, so this is the final look. Mascara, I used the Maybelline Colossal Big Shot, and I used Jeffree Star's liquid lipstick in Delicious. I And I did, as you can see, I didn't end up putting a wing on my lashes, on my liner I should say. But I am obsessed with this look. I came up with it the other night for my date with my boyfriend, and I don't know, I just think it looks really good. So let me know what you guys think down below in the comments. Feel free to give this video a big old thumbs up, and if you want to join the party, feel free to hit that red subscribe button down below or above or wherever YouTube put it these days, and I will absolutely be seeing you guys in my next video. Bye guys!